Hi everyone, welcome to Chandan Logics. You all know that students who are preparing for bank, SSC, railway, police, defense, CSAT and other competitive exams are very familiar about Chandan Logics. Why the reason is, Chandan Logics have trained lakhs of students, and out of those lakhs of students, already thousands of students secured government jobs in various sectors. Now how this is possible to us? This is possible to us only because of our expert faculty team and our exclusive designed curriculum for examination. If you observe our expert faculty team, each and every faculty is having vast experience and they're having in-depth subject knowledge based on the present examination pattern, and they have trained lakhs of students. And coming to our curriculum, we have designed our curriculum in such a way that our video lectures are completely digital interactive video lectures where we are going to teach each and every subject in depth, complete concept oriented teaching and complete time saving techniques based on the recent examinations. And we are going to conduct mock examinations also. These mock examinations are exclusively based on the real time experience of what actual examination is going to happen. And we are going to provide you complete concept oriented PDF materials also. If you are a serious aspirant and looking for the right platform to achieve your dream job, download Chandan Logics app. Now we are going to solve some questions based upon model number 3. Just even you can also try. Why means I have given you clear idea about the concept. So even you can try and you can say what is the answer for these questions. Okay, look at the question. Prem walked 40 meters towards south and moves 70 meters towards east and then moves a distance of 40 meters towards south and then moves 70 meters towards west. In which direction and how long distance is he now from starting point? So we need to know distance and direction. Distance and direction from starting point. Okay, not from ending point, from starting point. From starting point, I need to know distance and I need to know direction also. Okay, you know how to calculate, just calculate. Now if you observe 40 meters towards south, yes or no? South 40 meters. Next 70 meters towards east. So east 70 meters. East 70 meters. Next 40 meters towards south. 40 meters towards south. South 40 meters. Next 70 meters towards west. 70 meters towards west. Okay, 70 meters towards west. Yes, that's it, completed. Okay, now you know how to calculate, just calculate. Same, add, opposite you can cancel or you can subtract. Now if you observe south, south, now add both of this. When you add both of this, 40 plus 40, now this is going to be 80. So direction is nothing but south. South 80. Next, if you look at east, east opposite is west. East is 70, west is 70. 70 minus 70 means 0. Yes or no? So 70 minus 70 is 0. So we can say east west gets cancelled. Finally, we are left with what? Finally, we are left with south 80. So we can say now answer as towards south 80 meters. Yes or no? In which direction and how long distance is he now from starting point? From starting point, he is towards south direction and 80 meters away. So we can say answer as first option, that is 80 meters towards south. Is it clear? Very, very simple. Just know the application of this shortcut. Once if you know this application, you need not represent any diagram and waste your time. No, nothing is required. Just it's a matter of representing the single point whatever we have discussed. Once if you know that point, obviously everything was given in the question itself. Just what you have to do is same, you can add it, opposite you can subtract it. That's it, nothing more than that. Okay, let's look at the next question. A man walks in the direction given below. 50 meters east, then 50 meters south, and then 120 meters to west, later 25 meters to north, and finally 70 meters to east. Then the distance in meters between starting point and the last point. Last point means ending point. Now in this question they are asking just a distance, that's it. They are not asking about direction. Already I have told you earlier also, question can be in any of the three formats. Yes or no? As question can be any of the three formats, Here the question is about only distance, not about direction. So just concentrate upon distance. If you concentrate upon distance, east, how much? East 50 meters. Yes or no? 50 meters towards east. Next, south 50 meters. Okay, south 50 meters. Next, west. West how much? West 120 meters. Okay. Next, 25 meters towards north. North 25. North 25. Okay. North 25. Next, north 25. Next it is 70 meters towards east. East 70. So east 70. Okay, that's it. So observe here, east 50, south 50, west 120, north 25, finally east 70. Okay, just go with the same rule whatever we have discussed earlier. Same you can add, opposite you can subtract. Now if you look here, east, this is also east. So you can add both of this, yes or no? When you add both of this, 50 plus 70, 120. Now if you observe, east is 120. West is also 120. East west gets cancelled. Yes or no? Again, don't try to make calculation complicated. Just try to make as simple as that. Okay? Again, don't write more number of steps. You can clearly observe here. East, east. So add both of them. 70 plus 50. Now this is going to be 120. East 120, west 120. Cancel them. Next, this is south. This is north. South opposite is north. South 50. North 25. Just subtract. When you subtract, now this is 25. So even our question is asking only distance. They're not asking about direction. As they're not asking about direction, we can say distance is 25 meters. If you want to know direction from starting point, out of these two, highest is what? South. So from starting point, he is towards south direction. And distance between starting point and ending point is 25 meters. But here the question is asking only distance. As it is only distance, we can say answer as 25 meters. Is that clear? Just a fraction of seconds. Nothing more than that. Just fraction of seconds. Okay. Let's look at next question. Mintu walked 80 meters towards south and moves 70 meters towards east and then moves a distance of 40 meters towards north and then moves 40 meters towards west. In which direction and how long distance is he now from starting point? Now look here. Here they are asking direction and they are asking distance also from starting point. Okay. So from starting point. From starting point they are asking you distance and they are asking you direction also. Okay. Distance and directions from starting point. Okay. Observe here carefully. Now if you observe 80 meters towards south. So towards south 80 meters. Next, after that 70 meters towards east. So towards east 70 meters. Next towards north 40 meters. So towards north 40 meters. Next 40 meters towards west. Towards west 40 meters. Okay. Towards west 40 meters. That's it. Okay. 80 meters towards south. 70 meters towards east, 40 meters towards north, 40 meters towards west. That's it. Okay. Now observe carefully. Now if you observe here, south 80, north 40. Yes or no? So just subtract. When you're going to subtract 80, 40, difference is going to be how much? 80, 40, difference is going to be 40. Okay. And out of these two, highest values 80. So direction is nothing but south. So south 40. Next, east opposite is west. East is 70, west is 40. Subtract 70, 40, difference is going to be how much? 70, 40, difference is going to be 30. Yes. Now, out of these two, highest value is what? Highest value is east. So we can say direction is going to be east. Now, we need to know direction and we need to know distance also. Now, just combine both of this. When you combine both of these directions, when you combine both of this, south, east, combine it together, direction is going to be southeast direction. Which means our answer should be southeast. Now if you observe, this is southeast, this is northwest, this is this is southeast. So either answer should be this one or either the answer should be this one. Okay. We know direction, we need to know the distance also. This is 40, this is 30. For 40, 30 you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Already we have told you, and the similar example already we have discussed also. For 40, 30, if you apply Pythagoras theorem, so distance is going to be 50 meters. Yes or no? So answer is going to be southeast 50. So south is 50. Option 1 is going to be our answer. Is it clear? So for 40 and 30, you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. That is 40 square plus 30 square. So calculate Pythagoras theorem. So and calculate this, automatically you will get answer as 50. So similar calculation already we have done earlier also. Is it clear? So distance and direction from starting point is 50 meters towards southeast. Is it clear? Let us look at next question. A person walks in the given direction as follows: 35 meters east, then 80 meters south, then 72 meters west, then 64 meters north, and 25 meter to east. In which direction and how long distance is starting point from ending point? Now if you observe, they are asking us direction and they are asking us distance also. Direction and distance also from starting point. Okay, from starting point they are asking about direction and they are asking about distance also. Okay, observe carefully. Now if you observe, first he traveled towards east. Yes or no? First he traveled towards east. East how many meters? 35 meters towards east. Followed by south 80. Yes or no? Followed by south 80. Next west 72. West 72. Okay. Next then north 64. So he traveled towards north 64. Next 25 meter towards east. So east 25. Okay. So observe carefully. Now we need to know direction and we need to know distance also. Now if you observe, east 35, yes, east 25. Add both of this. When you add both of this, now this is going to be east 35 plus 25. Now this is going to be 60. Okay, east 60. Next south 80, and here if you observe, north is going to be 64. So south north. So you can, what you can do, either you can write this again as a step or you can directly write. I am writing this as again a step. When you add both of this, east is going to be 60, south is going to be 80, west is going to be how much? West 72, north is going to be how much? North is going to be 64. Okay. Now observe carefully. Now if you observe, east opposite is what? West. Yes or no? So just subtract. If you subtract 60, 72, difference is going to be how much? 60, 72, difference is going to be 12. Yes or no? 60, 72, difference is 12. Out of these two, highest number is 72. 72 means direction is what? Direction is nothing but west. Okay. Next if you observe, south north. South north, if you observe, south north are opposite. South is 80, north is 64. Subtract, if you subtract 80, 64, difference is going to be how much? Difference is going to be 16. Yes or no? So 80, 64, difference is 16. Out of these two, highest number is 80. 80 means direction is what? South. So we can say this is south 16, west 12. So combine both of these to get the direction. When you combine both the directions, now direction is going to be southwest direction. Yes or no? As the direction is southwest direction, our option should be southwest. Now this is southwest. This is northwest. So wrong answer. This is southwest. Even this can be an answer. If you observe, this is northeast. So even this is wrong answer. Okay. So either answer should be this one or either answer should be this one. Apply Pythagoras theorem for 16, 12. If you apply Pythagoras theorem for 16, 12. So what happened? 16 square plus 12 square. Yes or no? Apply Pythagoras theorem. 16 square is going to be how much? 256. Yes. Next 12 square is going to be how much? 144. When you add both of this, now this is going to be 400. Yes or no? Square root of 400. What is square root of 400? Square root of 400 is nothing but 20. Yes. So we can say answer is going to be southwest 20 meters. Southwest 20 meters means option 1 is going to be our answer. Is that clear? Very, very, very simple. If you observe here, model number 3 can be solved very easily in just a fraction of seconds. Once if you know the basic things whatever we have discussed earlier, you need not represent any diagram. Without representing any diagram, you can just mark these answers very, very, very easily. Is that clear? Just go with the question whatever that was given. If you want, you don't want to write this step also, you can directly add this is 35. Yes or no? This is 35 and this is 25. So 35 plus 25, it is going to be 60. So this is 72. East opposite is west. 60, 72 difference is 12. So directly write this 12. West will be 12. South, north opposite. 80, 64 difference is 16. Highest number is 80. So you can write south 16. Just go and apply Pythagoras theorem. Again, this step is also not required. But just for the purpose of understanding, I have written this extra step. Is that clear? Let us go with the next question. Suresh walked 90 meters towards south and moves 85 meters towards east and then moves a distance of 50 meters towards north and then moves 45 meters towards west. The distance from starting point is, so we need to know distance. Okay, just we are supposed to calculate distance, that's it, nothing more than that. Now if you observe, Suresh walked 90 meters towards south. So towards south 90 meters, followed by 85 meters towards east. So towards east 85 meters. 85 meters towards east. Next 50 meters towards north. So towards north 50 meters. Next 45 meters towards west. So towards west 45 meters. Okay. Now observe carefully. South opposite is north. As south opposite is north, subtract. When you subtract 90, 50, difference is going to be how much? 40. Highest value is 90. 90 direction is nothing but south. Now this is south 40. Next, east opposite is west. 85, 45. Difference is going to be how much? Difference is going to be 40. Okay. Next, east, west. Out of these two, 85 is highest. So this is going to be east. Now if you observe, our question is about to calculate the distance, not the direction. If they ask you direction from starting point, you can combine both of them. You can combine both of them and you can say direction as southeast direction. But they are not asking direction from starting point. They are asking about distance. As they are asking about distance, now you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Yes, you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Now this is 40, this is 40. Now look here. Again, many of the students commit mistakes whenever the questions are in this way. Now even if you observe, when I say Pythagoras theorem concept will be same. Now when I say this is 40, this is 40, so apply Pythagoras theorem. Why means this is south, this is east. You have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Apply Pythagoras theorem. When you apply Pythagoras theorem, this is going to be 40 square plus 40 square. Yes or no? Just apply Pythagoras theorem. Now this is going to be 2 into 40 square. Yes or no? Why means here this is 40 square, this is 40 square. Now square root get cancelled and 40 comes outside. Yes or no? 40 comes outside and 2 will be inside the root. So answer is going to be 40 root 2. 40 root 2, which is like option 4. Is it clear? Very, very simple. You have direction south east. And if you look at the distance 40, 40. Apply Pythagoras theorem. If you apply Pythagoras theorem, 40 square plus 40 square. Now this is 2 into 40 square. What happened? Square root gets cancelled. Then 40 comes outside, 2 will be inside root. So answer is going to be 40 root 2. So answer is option 4. Is it clear? Let us look at next question. Chandu walked 30 meters towards east, took a right turn and walked 40 meters. Then he took a left turn and walked 30 meters. The direction in which he is now with respect to starting point. So here they are asking about just direction. They are not asking about distance also. Just they are asking about direction. Direction from starting point. Yes or no? They are asking us about direction with respect to starting point. Now observe here, in this question, it is not mentioned directly like east, west, north, south. It was not mentioned this way. In this question, they are saying left, right in this way. So even the question is in terms of left, right, concept is not going to change. Concept will be same as it is. Okay, observe here carefully. What happened? Chandu walked 30 meters towards east. So observe here, he walked 30 meters towards east. So east 30 meters. Next what happened? Took a right turn. Now look here. Here it is not said in terms of direction, like west, north, south. It is not said in this way. It is in terms of left, right. But you know what happens when the person is going to travel right in east direction. Let us say person is traveling in east direction. When he is traveling in east direction, if he turn right, he is going to go in which direction? If he turn left, in which direction he is going to travel? You know that. Why? Means already we have discussed that in an introduction class. Yes or no? That is reason, even if the question is in this way, you are supposed to manage that. Is that clear? Now look here. So he is traveling towards east. Now he took a right turn. When the person is traveling towards east, right turn means towards south. Yes or no? If you want, you can observe here. But you should not write, you should not represent diagram every time in the examination for every question and waste your time. Rather than representing the diagram, you have to remember what happened when the person is traveling towards east, takes a right turn, then in which direction he is going to travel. You just need to remember those key points. Once if you remember that, then what you can do, you can skip the diagram in examination. But if you don't remember that, you have to represent the diagram, and you need to know right turn means in which direction when the person is traveling towards east. Yes or no? Now look here, person is traveling towards east. Now this is east. When the person is traveling towards east, right means in this way. Yes or no? Now this is right. Now this direction is nothing but south direction. Yes, so towards south. So what happened? He took a right turn and walked 40 meters, which means towards south he walked 40 meters. Next, then he took left turn. Look here. Now person is traveling towards south. He took a left turn. When a person is traveling towards south, left is same as our right. Yes or no? That is what we have discussed. When the person is traveling towards south, left is same as our right. Our right means towards east. So now he is going to travel towards east direction. Okay, towards east. How many meters towards east? He walked 30 meters, it seems. He walked 30 meters. Now they are asking the direction which he is now with respect to starting point. They are asking just about direction, nothing more than that. This is east, this is east. When you add both of them, it will be east only. Yes or no? Next, here you are left with south. So we can say direction is southeast direction. So southeast direction, option 3 is going to be our answer. Is it clear? You don't want to calculate the distance also. Why? Means in this question they are not asking about distance. They are asking just about direction. In which direction is he now from starting point? Now if you observe, here you are left with only southeast. So we can say answer is going to be southeast direction. If you want, you can represent the diagram. Even if you represent the diagram, you are going to get the same answer. If you want, you can represent. I am representing the diagram. Look here. Chandu walked 30 meters towards east. Look here. Now let us say he started at this point. He walked 30 meters towards east. So towards east 30 meters. Next, he took a right turn and walked 40 meters. Right turn means towards south. Yes or no? So right turn is nothing but towards south. So this is 30 meters. Now he took a right turn towards south and he traveled how many meters? And he traveled 40 meters. Okay. Next, then he took a left turn and walked 30 meters. When the person is traveling towards south, left is same as our right. Yes or no? Now he took a left turn. He took a left turn and he traveled how many meters? 30 meters. Yes, he traveled 30 meters. Now what is our question? Our question is in which direction is he now from starting point? Now look here, present he is at this position. Now this is starting position. Yes. Now our question is in which direction is he now from starting? From starting means you have to go in this way. I need to say what is this direction? Yes or no? Now observe carefully. Now if you observe, this is south direction. Yes or no? This is south. This is east direction. Yes or no? Now if you observe, this is south, this is east, but this direction is in between. Yes or no? In between means it is nothing but southeast direction. Yes or no? So southeast direction, which is nothing but option 3. Yes, the same answer we got earlier. So either you can represent the diagram, or else why to waste your time by representing the diagram? Just you know how to calculate using the shortcut. Just go with the shortcut technique without representing the diagram. Even then you'll get the same answer. As the question is just about direction, you can say answer is southeast direction. Is that clear? Very, very, very simple. Just a fraction of seconds. Let us look at next question. Rashik walked 20 meters towards north. Then he turned right and walked 30 meters. Then he turned right and walked 35 meters. Then he turns left and walks 15 meters. Finally, he turns left and walks 15 meters. In which direction and how many meters is he from the starting position? So look here, from starting point, he is in which direction and how much distance away they are asking. Okay, just observe here, even here it is not mentioned directly, it is mentioned indirectly, left right in this way. Okay, be careful, and once if you know the basics, then automatically you can convert them into the question whatever we have done previously. Okay, look here, first he walked towards north, yes or no? Towards north, how many meters? Towards north, 20 meters. Then he turns right. When the person is traveling towards north direction, right is nothing but towards east, yes or no? Towards east he traveled how many meters? 30 meters. Okay, next he turns right. When the person is traveling towards east, right means towards south direction. Yes, towards south, how many meters? 35 meters towards south. Next, he turns left. Now person is traveling towards south, he is turning left. When the person is traveling towards south, left means towards east direction. Yes or no? Towards east. So how many meters he is traveling? He is traveling 15 meters. Yes or no? Next, finally he turns left. So person is traveling towards east direction, he is turning towards left. Left means towards north. So how many meters? 15 meters. Yes. Now they are asking direction and distance from starting point. Okay, now this is the actual question, but in this question it is not mentioned to you directly, it is mentioned to you indirectly. Only north is given, rest everything I have written that. Why means it is not mentioned to you in the question directly. Sometimes questions can be in this way also, they will ask you indirectly in terms of left right. So whenever they are asking you indirectly, then you have to convert the question in this manner. In terms of east, south, east, north, you have to convert, and don't write it as left right. And what some of the guys will do, they will take it as north, and after that left right they will cancel. No, it's not applicable. You are not supposed to do that. What you have to do is you have to convert all of this in terms of directions. So in terms of north, south, east, you have to convert them. So once if you are going to convert, then you can apply the rule whatever we have discussed earlier. Okay, now apply the rule. Now if you apply north 20, north 15, when you add both of this, 20 plus 15, now this is going to be 35. So north 35, south 35 gets cancelled, yes or no? East 30, east 15, add both. Why means both of them are same. When you add both of them, 30 plus 15, now this is going to be 45. Direction is nothing but east, so we can say answer is nothing but 45 meters towards east. 45 meters towards east. Option 4 is going to be your answer. Is it clear? Even if you are going to represent the diagram, you will get the same answer, no change in the answer. But if you are going to represent the diagram in examination, it's completely waste of your time. Rather than wasting your time, just you know the basics. When the person is traveling towards east, left means what, right means what, you know already the directions, yes or no? Already we have covered in our introduction. So once if you know those basic points, then what you can do, you can directly solve this question, yes or no? So don't waste your time in examination by representing a diagram. If you want, I can solve the same question using diagram also. Even if I solve using the diagram, I am going to get the same answer. If you want, I can solve. Look here, what happened? Initially traveled 20 meters towards north, yes or no? Initially traveled 20 meters towards north. Now observe here. So if you observe, initially traveled 20 meters towards north. So 20 meters towards north. Next, what happened? Turns right and walks 30 meters. So right means towards east. So turns right and walks 30 meters. Next, then turns right and walks 35 meters. So turns right and walk 35 meters. So right means towards south and walks 35 meters. Then turns left and walks 50 meters. So turns left means towards east. So walks how many meters? Walks 15 meters. Okay. Next, finally turns left and walks 50 meters. So again turns left. So turns left means towards north direction. Okay. So turns left and walks 15 meters. Okay. And they're asking in which direction and how long distance is he from starting point. Now if you observe, this is starting point, yes or no? This is starting point, yes. Now if you observe, this is ending point. Now observe carefully. Actually this total distance is 35. This total distance is 35 meters. Out of 35 meters, now if you observe, this is a 20, this is 15, which means both of these are in the same horizontal straight line. Yes or no? Both of these are in the same horizontal straight line. Why means this total 35 is covered as 20 plus 15, 35. Yes or no? Which means both of these are in the same horizontal straight line. As both of them are in the same horizontal straight line, now our question is to know distance and direction from starting point. Now if you observe, this is start and this is end. Yes or no? So if I look from starting point, what is the direction? Direction is nothing but towards east. So direction is nothing but east direction. Yes or no? Direction is going to be east direction. Then what about distance? Distance is nothing but from here to here. From here to here, distance is 30 meters. Yes or no? From here to here, distance is 30 meters. And from here to here, distance is 15 meters. So 30 plus 15, now this is going to be 45, which means we can say answer is nothing but 45 meters towards east. So either you can represent using diagram, or else you can solve the question using the technique whatever we have said earlier. But representing diagram is going to waste your time in examination. Rather than that, just apply the technique whatever we have discussed, then you are going to get the answer much faster. Is that clear? If you are a serious aspirant and if you are looking for the right platform to achieve your dream job, immediately download Chandan app. For more details, contact below numbers. Thank you. All the best.